Pakistan will remember for years to come the day when Imran Khan claimed there has been a foreign-funded conspiracy to topple his government. His party spoke about loyalty to one's country then, and within minutes, the Deputy Speaker of the National Assembly on Sunday rejected the no-confidence motion against Imran Khan, and next, the President dissolved the assemblies. All of this happened within minutes. At the center of this political crisis is Imran Khan, who repeatedly hinted at a trump card up his sleeve. His move left the country stunned. Though Imran Khan's trump card has pushed Pakistan into the dark abyss of a constitutional crisis, the political class once again moved to the courts for resolution of the present conflict. It's been 4 days. The country's top court has been hearing the matter. 4 adjournments in 4 days. The court took suo motu notice, and the opposition also knocked on its door over the dissolution of the assemblies and the rejection of the no-confidence motion against Imran Khan. Even if the legal or constitutional crisis is resolved soon, the political crisis in the country will not see a solution anytime soon. And Captain Imran Khan is on his last wicket. His days are numbered, and he has beaten his own dismal record in sending the country into a tailspin. Now that the matter has ended up in the lap of the Pakistan judiciary, let's understand the course that the country's political future could take if the Supreme Court upholds the rejection of the no-confidence motion. The likely scenario is that Pakistan could go for fresh elections. If the Apex Court rejects the dismissal of the no-confidence motion, there are several ways in which the things could move forward. 1. Imran Khan could likely face strict action. He could even be barred from contesting polls ever again. 2. Pakistan's Supreme Court may restore the National Assembly on grounds of national interest. And this could lead to a possible tussle between the judiciary and the executive. The key players in this political mess are the obvious ones: Prime Minister Imran Khan, the creator of the crisis and the one eyeing support from the people for his foreign interference claim. The leader of the opposition, Shehbaz Sharif, the one leading the battle against Imran Khan, and the joint opposition's candidate for the prime ministerial position. The Chief Justice of Pakistan, Justice Umar Ata Bandial, he is heading the bench that will soon take a decision on the constitutionality of the Deputy Speaker's move. The President, Arif Alvi, he dissolved the National Assemblies on Imran Khan's advice and has been pushing the poll panel to fix a date for the new national ballot. And last, the army and its chief, General Qamar Javed Bajwa. His ties with Imran Khan were once at their peak, but not anymore, and history is witness. When Pakistan faced military coups, the courts acted as a tool of the state, establishing legality for the extrajudicial actions. Though the army maintains it has nothing to do with the political crisis, the hours are slipping by. Imran Khan and his aides are trying to rush the process of formation and installation of a caretaker government. That is the best way they deem for their country to get out of a crisis they conspired. Imran Khan, in fact, is in campaign mode already. He is drumming up support. He is addressing his party members. His state addresses have gone up in frequency, and he has been constantly building up the foreign interference claim, though without any proof to the public. So for how long can Imran Khan float his boat? Only time will tell. With us on the broadcast is Ambassador Abdul Basit from Islamabad. He is the former Pakistan High Commissioner to India and the Director General of the Islamabad Center for Regional Studies. Ambassador Basit, appreciate you joining us here on WION World is One. What is your assessment of the current situation, and what could possibly lie ahead for Imran Khan?
Thank you very much for having me on your show. As a matter of fact, the people of Pakistan are already tired of this political drama, and we would hope that this political cliffhanger would come to an end tomorrow. If not tomorrow, then the day after tomorrow, when the Supreme Court is likely to give its judgment. Now, one way is that the Supreme Court rules that whatever happened since 3rd April, all is void ab initio, and even the no confidence motion is declared as invalid. Because some judges in the bench, on the bench also raised questions whether any discussion was held on this motion. So the lawyers all responded that no discussion was held. So there are some apprehensions that perhaps the court may also declare the no confidence motion as invalid and may ask the petitioners to once again submit this motion. So everything, starts from scratch. On the other hand, the Supreme Court, in the larger interest of what is happening in the country, may uphold the ruling of the Speaker and allow now elections to take place and the process should begin. But it is highly unlikely in my view, because at the end of the day, it is important for the Supreme Court to come up with a clear judgment whether 5-1 can be invoked when a no confidence motion the National Assembly is seized of this matter of no confidence motion. So it's quite a tricky situation. We still do not know which side the Supreme Court will tilt. But the feelings or feelers which we are getting from the Supreme Court, they're giving us mixed signals. So it would not be clear till the judgment comes out tomorrow or day after tomorrow.
Would you say that even if the legal or constitutional crisis is resolved soon, the political crisis could continue?
Oh yes, definitely, because the opposition is quite unnerved because of the reason that they want this conspiracy matter also to be settled in one way or another. That's why they have asked the National Security Committee, especially the military establishment, to come out very clearly whether or not they endorse whatever Imran Khan is now saying. And because he is referring to the committee press release or committee discussion, so now they want them to come out and tell the people of Pakistan in clear terms whether they also agree with the description which is being presented by Imran Khan. So political, I think, it will not be settled politically. If the court decides that elections should be held, then obviously this narrative will continue. And now the opposition is kind of, ratcheting up the rhetoric and trying to build a narrative that it is the government, it is Imran Khan who has violated the constitution. They should be tried under Article 6 of the constitution. So they have perpetuated treason in Pakistan. It's not the other way around. So now we will have this, high octane rhetoric, and the people of Pakistan, I think, should get prepared for this, because if we are indeed going into elections, then obviously this rhetoric will continue for months to come. But much hinges on what the Supreme Court finally, what is its decision, and we're all waiting for that.
Imran Khan is in campaign mode already. What's your impression of the way in which he has handled this crisis?
I think if you talk to the legal people who understand the constitution, majority of them are of the view that the move which apparently outmaneuvered the opposition may not be able to sustain, in the sense that the Supreme Court may not be able to uphold it. Because it is clearly in violation of the Constitution, Article 95 of the Constitution. But on the other hand, if you talk to the PTI supporters, they are very upbeat about the whole thing. And obviously, the Prime Minister, Imran Khan, who initially thought, and his party, which initially thought that they have been able to outmaneuver the opposition, that may not be the case, because people are gradually learning the facts as to how things really happened. So I am seeing now what is happening in the Punjab Assembly this evening. That is another indication how things have become tense, not only at the center but in the province as well. Because today the Punjab Provincial Assembly building has been totally locked. The opposition is not allowed to hold their session there. Now they're convening a session at a local hotel. So things are quite tense from the political point of view. And one really doesn't know. We're all waiting for the Supreme Court to come to our help, to our rescue,
All eyes on the Supreme Court, leaving it there for the moment. Ambassador Basit, appreciate very much.
Thank you very much.
WION now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.